Hey, so I thought I'd take a break from the usual gameplay walkthroughs and do a little bit of a different video. This one's gonna be, I guess you could call it a story mode type video. Story mode? What the hell am I talking about? A story time type video of a time when I got shellacked. Well, not beat up, but I got roasted to oblivion. So, picture high school. People are walking around trying to get to class. Some people are getting dunked in the toilet. People are getting slammed into lockers. People are beating each other up. Yeah, I didn't take part in any of that, but it's a funny story. We're in class, right? And there's this pretty little thing called Jessica, okay? And I'm a little suave, you know what I'm saying? I'm a little suave, you know what I'm saying? I thought to myself, hey, I'm gonna go over there and go talk to Jessica. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna sit right next to Jessica because for some reason I thought Jessica was the be all and end all when it comes to females back then. So I'm talking to Jessica, and out of the corner of my eye, you have these two guys. You got Ian and this other guy named Daquan. I didn't know. I think his name was Daquan. Maybe I got his name wrong. I have his name wrong. Either way, I'm pretty sure he didn't know his dad. But that's besides the point. Anyways, Ian and Daquan have this pretty interesting relationship. You know how there's always the main character in the movie, and he has his Muppet that follows him around all the time? Yeah, that's what Daquan was. So Ian is like the boss, and Daquan's like the Muppet. Now, Daquan looks like a shovel, but Ian, he's a Chad. You know what I'm saying? He's a light-skinned mixed guy, so Ian's one of those guys who, because he's pretty immature and because he thinks he looks good, he runs around trying to find ways to put other people down because, daddy issues or something. I don't know what's wrong with Ian. But anyways, I'm talking to Jessica, and I guess Ian and Daquan spot me, and Daquan taps his Lord and personal savior, Ian, and Ian turns around and looks at me. He's like, hey. He calls my name. He's like, hey, he didn't know what to tell me. He's just staring at me. I'm like, what is this guy, loving me or something? He looks at me. He's like, hey, by the way, you smell like shit. I'm like, okay. He's like, yeah, you smell like shit. Excuse my language. And everybody in the class the whole class erupts in laughter. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's like, oh my god, that nigga's like, yeah. And I'm just sitting there like, oh jeez, my bottom lip is starting to fold. I'm like, man, I gotta say something that could come back at these guys. Like, I gotta do something, you know? And for some weird ass reason, the only thing I could think to say was, I drive muscle cars, dude. I own a Mustang. Keep in mind, I don't even fucking own a car, okay? Sometimes I drive my dad's car to work. To work. What? Sometimes I drive my dad's car to school when it's like, about to be empty on gas. I was broke too. So I had the one shirt and I had the one pair of shorts that I wore to school like every day. I go home. Of course, I'd wash them because, I ain't no heathen. But, maybe I was a little stank. I don't know. And they're like, hey, you smell like shit. And I stopped talking. Jessica turns around and looks at them like, what the hell is wrong with these guys? And she looks at me like, well, buddy, are you going to defend yourself? She didn't say it out loud, but I could tell that's what she was thinking. And I'm looking at myself, I'm like, yeah, I guess, you know what I'm going to say? I'm going to tell these guys I drive muscle cars, that'll show them. And I turned around and told Ian, oh yeah, I drive muscle cars. And they stop and look at me like, they look at each other. They turn to Jessica. They turn to my other friend. I'm going to call him Paul. He's sitting right there. And they talk to me and they bust out laughing like, I'm so glad. What are you talking about, bro? We were roasting you about how you stank. Like, dude, you smell like dried noodles and wet ass. Like, that's all you could say. What muscle cars got? I bet your muscle cars smell like ass as well. And I'm just like, oh man, I just embarrassed myself. I'm over there like about to cry and stuff. And I gotta give it to myself. At least I didn't cry like a little, because I ain't no little butt. But I didn't start crying. But I was jumping. I was so close to crying. But I wish I had found a different way to defend myself. I could have said something. I could have been like, hey, Daquan, shut the heck up, dude. You don't even know your dad and all that other stuff. But why would I want to step down to the level of somebody who's clearly, suffering on the inside from some kind of, I don't know, daddy issues or whatever. Yeah. Anyways, I go outside. We're done with class, and I go to lunch, and I'm all depressed looking. And my friends start to ask me, "Hey, what's up? What's going on, man?" And I have one of my friends. I'm gonna call him Meathead. Meathead was a kid who, let me not say he got in a lot of trouble in high school. He just he wanted to fight everything that moved. If you so much as looked at him the wrong way, and the wind was like 2 degrees warmer that day, he'd probably pummel you into the ground. Either way, he's my best friend. And I tell him, hey, someone is bullying me over there in class. And he's like, hey, who bullying you, bro? I'm gonna kill him. I'm like, yo, calm down, bro. You don't need to kill nobody. And he's like, wait, what did they say? I was like, well, they told me I stank. And he lifts my arm up. He's like, you stank, bro. It's like, yeah, but I'm gonna still kill him though. I'm like, yo, you need to calm down. Because it's not worth it. It's not worth fighting Daquan. Daquan doesn't even know he's down. I'm pretty sure if you beat him up, he'll start crying and shit. And now everybody's gonna start bullying him. Why would I want to create that kind of a situation, you know? But anyways, like I said, me and old Jessica become friends anyways, and we become close. And she has a crush on me or whatever. I don't really care. It doesn't matter. Either way, the moral of the story is when somebody tells you that you stank, you need to tell them that they stank too, and tell them that they don't have a dad. I'm kidding. Just the moral of the story is don't step down to other people's, well, not other people's. Don't step down to the level of people who are insecure anyways, who feel like it's a good idea to run around making people feel bad, because internally they're shit themselves. So, you know, it is what it is. That's gonna be it for this video, guys. Like and subscribe if you like the video. I will try to like post these maybe once a week or something. It's a new kind of format that I'm trying out, but let me know what you guys think. And yeah, if you like gaming videos, I do this cyberpunk thing and all that other stuff. I make gameplay walkthrough videos as well. Those are like more of a daily thing, but this is probably going to be like a once a week thing. Yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.